Majestic birds are not an uncommon trope in the digital world, but birds that also have properties of fish and can fly through the water and swim in the air certainly are. This is the video about the unique vaccine attribute evolutions of Xiquemon. Xiquemon is a unique bird-type Digimon that moves freely in the sky and water. He has fish data stored in his Digicore and can jump into the water from a flying position, swim with movements similar to flying, and hunt. It is said that they wear goggles to ensure visibility while swimming. Xiquemon are migratory birds that live in cold lakes and rivers, and when the water temperature rises, they travel throughout the digital world in search of a new home. Witnessing a Xiquemon flying around in search of a nest is considered a sign of good luck, and it is popular as a Digimon that brings good omens. Because they consume only a small amount of food at a time, they have a habit of preserving leftover food by freezing it in ice. His special attacks include Waterfall Flash, in which he dives underwater at high speed and launches a surprise attack on enemies on land, and Fish Stream Cannon, in which he fires small fish-shaped missiles from his mouth. Although this missile is not effective when fired repeatedly, it has high power in one shot and is Xiquemon's main weapon when taking down enemies. In close combat, he fights with his Frozen Claw, which coats his claws in ice. It is a technique that freezes and crushes the person he grabs and is also used to preserve food. Xiquemon evolves into Hankunmon, a giant aquatic Digimon whose entire body is covered in scales, with a hardness comparable to that of the Chrome Digizoid. They have a gentle personality, prefer clear water, and protect the area around their lake from environmental pollution. When it's time to eat, Hankumon jumps out of the lake and swims through the air, swallowing flying Digimon to fill his stomach. Because of his large size, he is an easy target, so he often moves in a group of Xiquemon. When they move, they cover their flocks with large amounts of soap bubbles to protect themselves. As the soap bubbles refract light, the entire group, including individual Digimon, becomes transparent and invisible to those around it. His special attacks are Confinement Bubble, where he wraps the enemy in bubbles generated from his fins, preventing them from moving, Ice Charge, in which he spits out countless sharp icicles from his mouth, and Tidal Vortex, which generates whirlpools out of nowhere and creates a column of water that slams into the enemy. Hankumon evolves into Shanponmon, a sacred bird Digimon known as a phantom, with a body so large that it can cover a mountain. Usually he sleeps quietly in the depths of the Internet Ocean. While sleeping, Shanponmon's data adjusts the surrounding environment. When he detects another area of the ocean where the environment has deteriorated, he wakes up, moves to improve the environment, and then goes back to sleep. Because of their huge size, every time they take off from the sea surface and flap their wings, they shake up the atmosphere and cause various abnormal weather conditions. Also, while in the sea, many aquatic Digimon use the crevices of his body as nests. This forms a symbiotic relationship in which the aquatic Digimon feed Shanponmon with energy little by little, replenishing him with nutrients while he sleeps. Shanponmon doesn't have a special attack that targets individuals, but instead wide area specialization techniques that indiscriminately annihilate large numbers of enemies. Lightning Scourge, which generates thunderclouds and rains countless thunderbolts on the target area where the enemy is, Divine Lance, which shoots out spears on his wings from far above and shatters the earth, and Sea of Destruction, which throws a huge spear created from a large amount of seawater onto the earth. Shanponmon is based on Pon, a giant bird that transforms from a coon, which is a giant fish in Chinese mythology and the inspiration for Hankunmon. Xiquemon is based on Shichu, a magpie bird whose caw heralds joy and good fortune in Chinese mythology. What do you think of these Digimon? Which one is your favorite? Tell me in the comments below. If you want to support me, you can do so on Patreon or buy me coffee. The links are in the description below. Thank you for watching. Stay tuned for more Digimon videos. P.S. Make sure to follow my community page on YouTube, as I also post updates about upcoming videos there.